close-up look at all your Concho Valley High School football. This is Inside the Game. Sponsored by Mitchell Automotive Group.
High school football is back. Welcome to Inside the Game, the first show of the 2021 season. I'm your host, Jaden Hart. For the next 12 weeks, we'll be here every Friday night to give you, the fan, highlights and scores from across the Concho Valley. Coming into this season, there's so much to look forward to and plenty of questions to be answered. One might be the biggest in the area, is how would Central fare in its first game under the leadership of new head coach Kevin Crane? Tonight, the Bobcats welcomed Colleen Shoemaker to San Angelo Stadium, marking the 4th straight time the two have faced off to open the season. The Gray Wolves, though, have won the last 2 meetings. The Cats hold the all-time edge with a 5-2 record, so something had to give. It's been speed for Shoemaker that's been the advantage in recent years. Would that be the case again tonight? Well, right away in the first quarter, kickoff goes to Camry Terrell, and he shows off that speed. 105 yards for a return touchdown. Shoemaker takes a 7-0 lead. But the Bobcats, they would respond. The big guy, the back, Darius Floyd, punching it in from 3 yards out. Central evens things up at 7 apiece with 7 left in the first. Then in the second, game tied. Tyler Hill showing off the moves at quarterback, giving the Bobcats the lead. And then why not go for 2? Hill is going to look like he's keeping it again and then do the pass out to Floyd for the 2-point conversion. Central took a 15-7 lead, and they go on to get their first win in the Kevin Crane era, 43-28. Let's go out to Cassie Munoz, who caught up with Coach Crane after the game.
I'm here with new head coach Kevin Crane. Congratulations, first of all. You know, first win as the head coach. What does it mean to you?
I appreciate it, first of all, and it was a neat experience. It was a great night, and I can't say enough about our kids and our team and the way they played, and just overall it was a very fun night.
You know, the game started out a little rocky. You know, that kind of changed the momentum a little bit. You could kind of tell that. Tell me a little bit about what you kind of had to say to your group.
Yeah, it started out very rocky. That's something I'll never forget my whole life. But, you know, they were resilient, and they came back. They didn't give up. They didn't quit. And, you know, they just kept fighting, and it took all 4 quarters to get it done, but very proud of them.
Yeah, so obviously, you know, taking all 4 quarters, but, you know, you have a lot to see tonight. And what is it that you see here that kind of attributes to your success?
Well, just, you know, just our kids. You know, they fought hard, they play hard, and it goes back to our off-season conditioning, off-season program, and what we put them through in the off-season. And so they learn what it takes in the off-season, and then they executed the plan tonight.
Yeah, and obviously you guys had 2 losses to Shoemaker before today. You know, going into week 1, what was your message just all throughout?
Well, we felt like special teams were going to be a big part of the game, which it was. You know, they got a touchdown. We got a touchdown on special teams. We knew that was going to be huge. And you know, just their overall team speed is hard to deal with. And so we preached all week to our defense, just, you know, keep the ball in front of you. Don't give up big plays. And if we could do those 2 things, we felt like we had a chance.
Absolutely. And Tyler Hill, I mean, talk about his performance tonight.
Very impressive. I thought he played really well. Super impressed and very proud of him. But you know, from here we just got to keep getting better.
Yeah, and talk about what's next for you guys. What's your new message?
Yeah, you know, we talk a lot about just improving every day. You know, if we can show up tomorrow and be a better team than we were tonight, then we're right on track to where we need to be. So that's the message. And you know, we're just going to try to keep getting better from here on out.
What are you doing to celebrate, Coach?
I am going to celebrate this one, I promise. I'm going to go do some dancing in the locker room. So that'll be a big hit.
All right, thank you so much, Coach. These guys won 43-28 tonight. Right back to you, Jaden.
This update is sponsored by Bug Express.
All right, Midland Legacy taking on Amarillo High. Some Little Southwest Conference football. First quarter still scoreless. Handoff in the red zone to McKaylen Young, a guy that you guys are going to have to keep an eye on in the Little Southwest Conference this year. Gives the ref a hug. And that was that. A little later in the first, Legacy up 6-0. Marcos Davila finds Donnie Bishop on a huge gain. Then later in on the drive, red zone opportunity, third down. Davia tries to pick up the first, but is corralled by the Sandies. And then on fourth down, Davia goes in again, but the sandstorm is too much. Sandy's with it now on third down, and Brock Wade is swallowed up for the sack. On the following drive, Legacy Davia finds Nate Suttle across the middle. Easy touchdown to make it 13-0. And the Rebels cruise to a win tonight, 37-7. How about those Permian Panthers and Mojo taking on El Paso? Held full capacity at Ratliff Stadium. Permian scored on the opening kickoff, 7-0, so a trick play from Pebble Hills here. It's a nice catch, ruled incomplete, though. Later on in the second quarter, Spartans are in the red zone. Fourth down, the student section goes to work. The pass is intercepted by Caden Bays. Did what they wanted. Hey, coach, here's the ball. Don't really need it, but hey, why not? And then just before half, Pebble Hills is back in business. This time to compete for the touchdown, going up and getting it. Permian survives, though, by 11, 26-15. As for some other scores in the Little Southwest Conference, Odessa High lost last night 32-27 to Lubbock Monterey. Lubbock Coronado and Friendship battling it out up in the not 432. I can't even remember the area code up there in 806. There we go. 28-26 the final, and then the other ones, Abilene and Amarillo Tascosa wins it 40-21. Midland High gets their first win under their new head coach. Final in Midland, 48-24. And then back to the Concho Valley, the Lakeview Chiefs. They were on the road tonight looking for their third straight win over Lamesa and their third straight win to open a season since the late 90s. But unfortunately, the Chiefs come up short tonight. They fall 26-20. They'll be back home next week, though, to take on Pecos here at San Angelo Stadium for senior night. So a bit of interesting action there in 6A. Some of the teams that we thought were going to be good opening up with wins. Others surprising. Odessa High playing Lubbock Monterey close is a surprise, but it looked like all the Little Southwest Conference teams got to work and did their thing tonight. And then as for Lakeview, first game with a new quarterback, multiple guys that are young. They'll be back in action against a all right Pecos team next week, one that likes to run the football. So back-to-back weeks where Coach Guevara and the Chiefs are going to have to stop the run. But hey, we're just getting started here on Inside the Game. Coming up, we have a loaded slate in 3A tonight. Highlights from Wall and Eastland and the Battle of I-10 in Sonora. So stay with us. We'll be right back.
Traditional or alternative, formal or informal viewing, burial, graveside, cremation, casket, overwhelmed. When it's time to mourn the loss of a family member, there are a number of things that keep you from focusing on grieving. Schaefer Funeral Homes helps you take care of everything in a way that will help you focus on what is important, your family. Schaefer Funeral Homes takes care of you so you can take care of them. Schaefer Funeral Homes, serving Concho Valley families for over 30 years.
Hi, you don't know me yet, but I'm your best friend.
Your running buddy.
Your curious companion.
Your source of joy. And September 15th through the 18th, KSAN needs your help to clear the shelters.
Head to a shelter near you to adopt a pet or donate online to help your local shelter heroes and animals like me.
Join NBC and KSAN as we clear the shelters September 15th through the 18th. To get involved, go to cleartheshelters.com. Your forever friend is waiting.
Hey, you know Favor's part of HEB, right?
Yes.
Did you know that means Favor can deliver HEB beer and wine in under an hour with no delivery fee?
No.
Did you know I'm about to ghost Melissa, then propose to Amy right before my ex-girlfriend Amanda resurfaces?
I think we should favor some wine.
Now you get it. HEB and Favor. Together we bring the best to your door. Get free 1-hour delivery on HEB beer and wine.
Daddy, where's Mr. Bubbles?
Life can be uncomfortable.
Well, Mommy and I...
Your home doesn't have to be. Rheem makes it easy to find the heating and cooling equipment that's just right for your home. So whatever the season, whatever your budget, you can stay comfortable, even in the most uncomfortable situations.
Call West Tex Air, your local Rheem experts.
The narrative surrounding Wall is different than it's been in recent years. For one, the program only has 3 starters returning, all on offense and 0 on defense. They're usually ranked in the top 25 in the preseason polls, and this season, the Hawks are nowhere to be found. But there is a reason why Wall is one of the powerhouse known around the state of Texas. It's continuity, whether it's the coaching staff led by Houston Guy entering his 15th season, or the way the Hawks play football. And that means starting them young and working things to perfection by when it's their turn to run the famed wing T offense. Tonight, Wall welcomed Eastland to Hawk Stadium, a team they've had plenty of success against, taking the last 7 meetings. Could they make it 8 in a row? Last season, Wall dominated this one 38-3. And we pick it up in the second quarter. Play action by Gabe Haskin, boots to the right, and the ball comes out on the turf. It's scooped up by Hunter Lee, and Eastland has great field position. And just 2 plays later, the Mavericks capitalize. Keaton Hicks finds Judson Beard, and the Mavericks strike first, 7-0. Next Wall possession, 4th and 1 for the Hawks in the red zone. Haskins with the keeper, follows his blocks to pick up the first down, and then a few plays later, Dominic Garcia punches it in for 6. The Hawks wouldn't get the extra point though, so Eastland still has the lead 7-6. Check this out. Closing seconds before halftime, Cooper Wright heaves it up to a wide open Beard in the corner for his 2nd touchdown of the half. Eastland went into the locker room with a 14-6 lead, but Wall settles down in the second half, gets the defense going along with the offense, and they pull out the win 28-21, and the Wall Hawks are off to a 1-0 start. Let's go to the Battle of I-10. Sonora taking on Ozona, and Ozona here is going to end up striking first because Jaden Martinez comes swooping in for the pick 6. What a way to start the season for the Ozona Lions. They lead 7-0. Sonora got on the board, and Ozona, well, they were trying to add some more offense. Jaime Burton is going to break this up one-handed, nearly came down with that. Would have been a pretty cool interception there, but that means a turnover on down. So Sonora up here, adds to their lead. Aiden Villanueva making guys miss left and right. The Broncos led at that point 16-7, and they're not going to look back. Sonora gets revenge after falling last season to Ozona, 32-20 the final. Let's go back to San Angelo to Lakeview Stadium. TLCA hosting Brady. First quarter is where we'll pick it up. J.D. Ibarra takes the handoff, and Brady said they were going to run the ball, and, well, he takes off down the sideline behind those big guys. Gets an early touchdown to Brady out on the lead. And then Ibarra added another one here. Breaking tackles and push into the end zone. Bulldogs on top by 13. Here on the extra point, the snap is bobbled. Braden Garza, though, is going to scoop it up and get a 2-point conversion. 2's always better than 1, so it's 15-zip. TLCA would get on the board in the second. Here's Sterling Harding, who heaves it up to J.R. Lopez. The Eagles get a touchdown there. Brady made another big special teams play here, blocking the field goal and then running it back for the extra point. And they're going to take it. Final score over there, 37-6. And then how about the Grape Creek Eagles hosting Stanton? Opening drive, Grape Creek playing a little misdirection, but look, the ball ends up on the ground, and it's recovered by Jahir Galindo, and then the Buffaloes would take advantage of the turnover. Cameron Eisman pitch and then muscles it in for the first points of the game. Buffalo's up 7-0, and then right before halftime, they tried to add a little bit more, and Ethan Ayea is going to heave it up, but Colton Walker comes down with the pick for Grape Creek. They trailed 7-0 at the break. Stanton, though, gets the win 21-7. Well, we're done with 3A for right now, but we do have some big matchups coming up in 2A, especially one that on paper looks like maybe the best in the Concho Valley this week with Cristobal and Week. So coming up, a rematch of those 2 teams expected to be playoff contenders. Week and Cristobal, plus much more from the 2A landscape right after the break.
We're the Hawks, and you're watching Inside the Game. Hi, we're the Bobcats, and you're watching Inside the Game on KSAN.
During the Labor Day sale at
Furniture Row, the more you buy, the more you save. Save $100 on every $1,000 you spend.
Plus 7 years no interest and free shipping right to your door.
Don't miss the Labor Day sale. On now at Furniture Row.
Concho Valley Homepage isn't just a website or an app in San Angelo. It's your connection to everything in the Concho Valley. From Wall to Cristoval, Miles to Great Creek, people turn to Concho Valley Homepage over 1 million times. With webcasts, push alerts, and website exclusives, all completely free, behind 0 paywalls. ConchoValleyHomepage.com isn't just news for San Angelo. It's keeping you connected to the Concho Valley.
I send him a text. He texts me back and say, "Who dis?"
The next few weeks, you just made fun of me, like would answer the door and say, "Who dis?"
Who dis?
Drop off a warm meal and get more than you expect. Volunteer at americaletsdolunch.org.
Millions open a My Social Security account every year so they can prepare for retirement. Social Security, securing today and tomorrow. See what you can do online at socialsecurity.gov.
Right here, in our hands, we have the power to save a life. If you see a teen or adult suddenly collapse, call 911 and push hard and fast in the center of the chest.
The power is in your hands.
Boys and Girls Clubs are providing millions of meals to communities, childcare to first responders, and virtual programming. We're doing whatever it takes to help families get through this crisis, but we can't do this alone. Visit bgca.org/relief fund.
It's the Labor Day sale at Denver Mattress. And right now, the more you buy, the more you save. Take $100 off every $1,000 you spend. Save up to $200 on our Doctor's Choice lineup, plus 7 years no interest and free shipping. The Labor Day sale, on now at Denver Mattress.
Entering this week, I'd be hard-pressed to find a better matchup on paper than our next game. The 9th-ranked Wink Wildcats against the Cristoval Cougars, who are coming off their best season as an 11-man football program. Last year, Cristoval won its first outright district title since making the change from 6-man, and then made it all the way to the state quarterfinals before eventually falling to Falls City. This season, the Cougars have nearly everyone back from that team and are expected to be a threat once district and playoffs arrive. With that being said, though, Wink is in a very similar situation. So let's go out to Jack Party Memorial Stadium. Wildcats won this one 36-21 last season, and we had a defensive battle in it early on. Scoreless in the second. Wink forced a punt. Here's Caden Carpenter on the return, and a big gain into the Wildcat territory. On the ensuing drive, Josh Faba on the carry. Normally good with holding on to the ball, but here Wink just manhandles it and rips it out. Ball is on the ground. It's up for grabs, and they say Wink football. We stay scoreless. Cristoval would block the punt on the ensuing 4th and 20, and then Riley Workman finds the corner of the end zone, breaks the tie. Cristoval on the board. Wink was offsides here on the missed PAT, so Cristoval goes for 2. Kyle Loatman punches in for 2 more. The Cougars had the lead 8-0 at the half, and it was a lot more of the same in the second half. Cristoval, though, coming away with a big statement win, 14-6. El Dorado hosting San Saba. First play of the game, the Armadillos is where we will stay. And Taylor throws over the middle to Wesley Lackey. He's going to take it in for 6. San Saba strikes very quickly. And then we're going to have James Kimball, the returning running back, a part of that skill position core of El Dorado that's just going to be a lot to handle. Ties the game at 6. San Saba punches in another touchdown of their own from the 1-yard line to take back the lead. But Eldo's defense would get in on the action. Santiago Hernandez coming away with the interception. And then a little later, the quarterback, Corbin Covarrubias, punches it in. That's a touchdown. El Dorado is going to get the win tonight. Big win for them, 42-20. Let's check in on some other scores in District 14 2A Division II. Miles on the road facing Coleman. We got a final of 24-0. Menard hosting Cross Plains. We're still trying to figure that one out. There was a lightning delay. Last score we saw, it was 19-0. Going over to Junction, they were taking on Ingram Moore. They get the win. First of Scott Freeman as an Eagle, 14-0. And Mason, they started their season last year with 4 straight losses. That's not going to be the case this time around. 34-14. is the final. We're going to go into break, but first, let's check out this week's Bowls Fan Cam.
At Concho Bell Bonds, we have an honest, friendly, and professional staff with over 40 years of experience. We understand that if you or a loved one needs our help, you want fast and efficient service that you can trust. That's why at Concho Bell Bonds, we are here for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year, with easy payment plans, and we accept all major credit cards. Y habla español. At Concho Bell Bonds, it is better to know us and not need us than to need us and not know us.
For more than 28 years, Floyd C. Pettit Insurance has been proud to serve families and communities throughout West Texas with the insurance services needed to protect you in good times and bad. And right now, it's an uncertain time, but we're ready for it. You can continue to count on us for your insurance needs and to help you feel safe and prepared for whatever comes next. We've been lucky to become part of many of your families, and it's with that level of care that we're committed to serving you and the community we love so much. Floyd C. Pettit Insurance.
After being locked in that vault for years, we've finally done it. Dr. Pepper, 0 sugar. Ralph?
So is this why you never texted back?
Yes, that's why.
I would have understood. Oh, it's perfect.
I know. I made it.
We made it.
We made it.
She made it. Group project. She made it. Is this the guy?
The zero you deserve is finally here.
Hi, I'm Mike with MGB, Mike's Gold Buyers. Gold and silver prices are terrific, which means more money for your gold, silver, and diamonds. Come to MGB and you'll say,
I sold gold and I like Mike.
On Avenue N by Angelo State.
Streamline your time online with the Concho Valley Homepage app. Get your news and personalized weather faster and easier than ever before. And with live video and news alerts, you'll never miss a story. The Concho Valley Homepage news app. Download it today.
The wonderful world of six-man football. And why not start with the defending state champions? The Sterling City Eagles playing their rival Garden City. Here, Cass Johnson's going to get the Eagles on the board first. He's going to be someone to watch out for this year. And then a little later, Tristan Himes heaves one up to Jonathan Monrell. Monrell had himself a game. Later on in this one, it was close throughout. Garden City breaking or trading blows with the Eagles. Monrell scores there, and then here's the thing, the one that finally put it away from good. Monrell in the corner. Eagles are going to win it 56-42. Here's head coach Trey Cisco.
They did some really good things, made it tough on us, threw the ball really well. We didn't cover quite as good as we should have, but, you know, it's something early in the season. It was good for us to see, and good for us to learn a lot. You know, we tried to put that behind us and get a start on the season, just because to get this team's identity going. You know, we're trying to focus on that and not so much on that stuff in the past, and that's hard sometimes. But you know, our scrimmages were tough. We had with Rankin and Water Valley, and then a tough football game here, and we had to play good down the stretch to get it done.
This update is sponsored by Bug Express.
Well, another surprising team last season was Water Valley. They're one to watch out for this year, and this one, they were dominant against Robert Lee. First quarter already up 7-0. Connor Glass finds Kyle Bannister wide open in the end zone. That made it 14-zip. Here, the Water Valley defense playing good turnover ball. That didn't make any sense. It's a pick six, folks. Nathan Treadway finds his blocks, takes it in for the touchdown. Water Valley just running away with it. And then before we go, why not two quick touchdowns? Kenan Weiss, that's a name to remember as well this season, just running it in. Water Valley Mercy Rules gets the win 60-54. 0. And we'll check out some other scores from 1A. Bront loses to Rotan 40-6 tonight. Another one, a surprising score in some of these games. Eden winning in overtime. Another thriller there with Eden and Blackwell, 40-34. Erie County is the big surprise of the week, losing to Buena Vista 84-73. The Hornets will bounce back, I'm sure. Paint Rock getting a big win tonight, starting the season over Lone 52-7. We don't have a score from Very Best or Olphin, so we're still waiting on those, but check out Concho Valley homepage. We'll have the updated scores as soon as we get something. Well, week 1 is officially in the books. I appreciate everyone for tuning in, and we will continue to bring you coverage all season long. Buckle up. It should be a good football season with plenty of good teams in this area. We had a defending state champion, one that's looking to regain its crown. We'll see if they can do that, and maybe someone else will jump up there. Until then, we'll see you next week.
Inside the Game is sponsored by Mitchell Automotive Group.